Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Awesome sauce. Okay.
We need to say we've got means to pass the time. We've got means to pass the time. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most boring show on the internet. I'm your host, Big Guy, and welcome to Two Chuds in a Pod. We got a different stream for you guys today. Basically, and I gotta be completely honest with all of you. Last stream was so bad. We're completely changing everything, and honestly, that's a good thing. When I've been doing this show, right, there's been times where I've just been thinking like it's not meeting my vision. It's not really meeting the expectations that I wanted it to do, right? And my big problem was that we kind of there was no direction. There was no like there just wasn't. We didn't know what we were doing, right? All right, good. I had to make sure that my people could hear me. We weren't really meeting, um, what like the like we weren't organized. We weren't doing what we were supposed to do, and you know, that's the thing, right? That's the big thing that I had a problem with. And honestly, it looks like everyone else who's been involved with this, project and everything have a very similar opinion, and I can't blame them for that. But today's stream is a different kind of stream. Um, for a little bit now, I've been thinking about it, and I talked with my co-host Nick about it. We want to do more than just a podcast. We want to do, in fact, we're not even doing really a podcast anymore. We're changing Two Chuds in the Pod to a different name, which will be called Two Chuds One Mic, and it will be a live show instead of it being a podcast. It'll just be a live stream, and it will not no longer be advertised as a podcast. Really, the how we like do it, like on Discord, chats and off of OBS, will it'd be the same. It's just a name change, and we'll be advertising it a little bit differently to make it fit, and then describe it more like how it actually is, because it's not really a podcast anymore, which is fine. It's whatever. But this stream is not part of that. This is a completely different stream. I'm only just playing the theme song and doing all the other stuff because I don't really know fully what I'm gonna call this kind of stream. But this is not part of the podcast or live show, right? This is not even really part of Two Chuds in a Pod, because we're gonna be changing the channel name of here soon. We think we got a name. We're gonna call it Nerds Incorporated. That's what we think we're going with because we're gonna be doing a bunch of nerd shit. You know what I'm talking about? But this is a solo stream, and I think I'm gonna be doing these a lot more often on here. To get me more acquainted with OBS, to train myself up so I can have less technical issues. To get more used to streaming and things like that. Because what we want to do is that we want to produce more content, we want to produce more streams, and my only problem with it is that we kind of haven't been doing that. We've only been doing like a stream that we've tried to do once a week, but there's always something that happens that prevents us from doing it once a week. And the problem is it's really difficult. Surprisingly, it is. I don't know why it's like this. It really shouldn't be, but apparently it's difficult for us to do a streak weekly and get all together and stuff like that. So my whole plan from this point is, okay, we're gonna do a month. We're gonna do either like a major stream every like half a month or a month, and then you're gonna be seeing videos. You're gonna be seeing streams like this more often, because it's something that we can do in a reasonable amount of time, and I think that's pretty good. I don't know when you'll be regularly seeing videos. I'm not saying by tomorrow you're going to be seeing a crap ton of videos. No, I don't know. We're still working on that. I think I don't know if my co-host is kind of on board with that yet. But we got to see how that goes. But that's kind of what we're trying to do. We have a whole document of plans and such, which is very good. But what is today's stream about? Unfortunately, it kind of sucks that I have to do this stream as my first solo stream. It's pretty, that sucks. I don't, but I think it needs to be said. I haven't heard anyone talk about this, even though it hit international news and things like that. And I'm not saying they have to, but it's affected me personally. It's a huge tragedy, and it's something that I think needs to be talked about. So today's stream is going to be basically, it's going to be about the floods that happened in West Virginia this past week. For those of you who don't know, there were horrible floods that hit northern West Virginia within like last Sunday, really it started like I think Saturday night. Yeah, it started Saturday night and it continued throughout the night of Sunday. And it's horrible. It's devastating. My town in particular got hit the worst, I think, from what I can understand. There was a Fairmont County, which is like 2 hours away or an hour away, got hit pretty bad. I'm unsure what damage they suffered compared to my county, but I can say one thing. The town I live in is completely destroyed. Well, not completely destroyed. That's an unfair analysis of that. It's more or less it's horrible. It's there's so much destruction. There's buildings that are gone, businesses that are ruined, people's homes are just completely destroyed. I'm lucky though. I live on the part of it because the town It's part flat, part on a hill. I live on the hill, so a flash flood doesn't really affect my house. In fact, to be honest with you guys, my entire property really didn't get affected at all. I mean, obviously it got rained on and we lost power, but that's it. We didn't get, we did, our house is here, everything's, fine. And really, I didn't want to make this clear. I'm not a victim. All right. I'm not a victim. Um, because I'm able to sit here today and I'm able to talk about this. All right. I have a house. Obviously, I have lights on. Obviously, I'm connected to an internet of some sorts. I have a house. I'm alive. Um, but there are eight victims who are reported dead. I don't know. Really, I don't think anybody really knows the true number of people dead and missing and things like that right now. I think there are still one or two people, you know, you know, confirmed to be missing, but I have a feeling there might be more than that. Um, and that's horrible. That's horrible. Um, you know, that's the thing that it's something that it's painful to talk about because I grew up in this town, um, and this is just something that was very unexpected. It happened really in a matter of minutes, really. Like it was a storm. We always get flash flood warnings because we live between two creeks. Um, but obviously it wasn't just that. It was actual real flash flood, and it was a weird one too because it didn't come from the places that everyone expected it to come from. So this stream, I got a docket, I got videos. I recorded some myself. One of them I just can't play. It's just too big, and I just didn't have time to convert it. I tried converting it, and then I realized I suck at recording with a phone. Okay, it wasn't really that. It was more the fact that I was panicking because of all the destruction around me. But um, you know, it was horizontal. Sorry, it was vertical, and then I turned my phone horizontal. And I guess the way the video saved, it's still saved vertical. So I'm not even gonna show that video. I'm not even gonna show that. Um, but you know, it's something that's very very tough, very very horrible. Um, we down to Discord here. Um, all right, let me. Yeah, there we go. So let me turn my webcam on. Oh, that's amazing. I love Discord. Are you kidding me? Hold on. There we go. So, I have a couple videos to show you guys about this. Most of these videos are not mine. They're not mine. I didn't record them. They're from locals who recorded it. I got them from Facebook. Um, I tried my best to make sure there was no sensitive information. Um, I tried my best to make sure that it was safe. There are some with copyrighted music, so I got to be careful with that. Um, but yeah, we're gonna. Since I haven't really, I don't think I've ever actually streamed a video through Discord before. I'm gonna turn these down. Um, and we're gonna test with this video. Um, hopefully everybody can hear it. Um, let me kind of just start it. Turn my take my headset off so I can actually hear the video on from my phone. Um, let me kind of just start it. Take my headset off so I can actually hear the video from my phone. Okay, so you can hear it. That's perfect. So now I know videos work. Perfect, perfect, perfect. By the way, another thing we're going to be doing with this is we're actually going to be we're actually going to be. Is it going to go full screen? Is it ever going to go? Why is it like that? There we go. Okay. All right. So this is one of the videos, one of the first videos we're gonna watch. I didn't make this video. Most of these, I'll tell you the ones I didn't make, but disclaimer: none of these are mine. I didn't record these. Credit where credit's due. Hi Bugle. Um, these videos are very. They kind of show. I made sure to pick videos that showed enough destruction, so things could actually be showed properly. All right, let's look at this.
It's only gonna get worse down here.
So what you're seeing right now is kind of, I think, the beginning of the storm. Um, Most of this is on a highway, of course. Um, I mean, it's pouring down, right? Um, it doesn't seem that bad at first. Unfortunately, it gets a lot worse. It gets way worse than this. Um, all right, let's get to the other videos because they get crazy. Oh yeah, okay. So this is a video that's pretty bad. From this moment forward, I think I'm gonna keep them on mute because they some of them do have copyrighted music, and I'm not taking that risk. So I'm just gonna have them on mute so people can so I don't get taken down. Um, Again, these are videos that were made by people who were recording it on their phones, and then they edited, with sad music and stuff like that. So it's whatever, right? Um, but this is a video. This is where you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. This whole area basically got flooded. It was horrible. Like 8 people are missing. I'm surprised it's just 8. I don't think it's just 8. Um, it's something that's kind of horrific. Um, but we're gonna watch the video. We're gonna watch it now. I am gonna pause these and make it transformative. I'm not gonna just play these people's videos. I'm also gonna talk during them and kind of, show, you know, describe what's going on. Oh, this one's already muted to begin with. Um, I mean, this is a. Is that what is that? I think. Well, I mean, that's either part of a trailer. That's basically a structure, in my opinion. Could be a massive dumpster, but I think that's a structure. Multiple trailers were taken off their foundations, like houses were taken off foundations. Like there's trailers in the roads. It's horrible. Um, I mean, this is not even a river. This is I think if I know hold on, let me play this again. I think this is National Road. Yeah, it is, and it's crazy wild. I think this is National Road, which for those of you who don't know what National Road is, it's one of the longest roads in America, and it connects to multiple states. I think it's the road that connected the first colonies to each other. So that's insane. Um, Let me get the video up. Please be muted. Perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a good one. I don't okay. I don't want to say good one. That's not really good. It's horrible, but it's good for to show what's actually happening here. Um, yeah, this one doesn't play either. This was taken off of a bridge. That's actually I think it's the same bridge. I mean, we got let's see, let's go back. We got one, two, three, four. I think that's a fifth car right there, and five. We got 6 cars. 6 cars. Um, I think that's a dumpster. That's either part of a trailer or because we have huge dumpsters over here. And there's so many in one place that just got spread everywhere. So that could be one of those dumpsters. or it's either a massive crate, a massive trailer, like part of like a the what the U-Hauls. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I can't hear it now, but that's definitely something that's should not be in the water. I think most of the stuff in here shouldn't be in the water. But a lot of these, you're going to see a trend. You're going to see a lot of these floating around, just being in places they shouldn't be. Because these things, which they're heavy as heck, but they got flung everywhere, and there were so many of them. Um, but this is I actually don't know exactly where this is. I don't think this is the bridge that I know of, but it's still a very interesting video. Um, Definitely, that's not even the worst of it. I'll show the helicopter video. Let me find the video over the bridge. Oh wait, let's watch this video. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Discord's being dumb. Alrighty. So I'm not gonna play the guy's voice. I'm just gonna explain to you what he said basically. Um, Apparently, before he recorded this, he was saying it in the video. He saw an actual like trailer, like someone's house, like a double wide or something like that, literally flowing down this. And this is a national road. This right here is national road. Actually, I can probably actually show you guys before I show you to give you a better. Um, Let me Google national road real quick. Um, like just to show you what I'm talking about. This is National Road. Oh, am I even clicked on the stream? Okay. This is National Road. Um, Open image and tab, yes. Um, this is National Road. It goes from multiple different states. This whole region up here, actually kind of where the circle is kind of where all these incidents, these floodings took place. So this is a huge road. This is one of the oldest roads in America. Um, and it's one of the it goes from Maryland to the Pennsylvania. Just makes doesn't hit Virginia, but it goes through West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, um, and I think these are I don't know. I think there's two ends here. Um, I don't know that much about National Road. I just know that it's a huge road that was built a long time ago. I think it's when it was built when we finally became like the United States. Um, when we were part of Virginia, obviously it went through Virginia. So it's a major road. This is a huge road. Very, very huge. Um, Very, very huge road. Very important road, historically important road. And during the floods, this right here is National Road here in West Virginia. So let me play the video. So you can literally see things floating down the road. I think you're gonna see something kind of big. I think it's like a big dumpster that floats on by. I mean, it's really horrible. He's kind of showing, is showing the destruction around his house. Um, it's crazy. I mean, you just see things floating. It's like it's flowing. It's moving water. And one of the most public roads I think in America right there. Cars go through that road. Like there's a car right there. Look at that. That's a dumpster, and there's a car right there going through that. Hell, let's go to the end there. You can actually see the dumpster moving, um, and it's crashing into this house. That's a house. Oh, I hate how the VLC sometimes is. That's a house right there. It's about to crash in a house, and there's a car right there, that's just floating in the water. I mean, like this is the kind of stuff that was happening last week, like I'm not like I wasn't exaggerating when I said that this is stuff is very 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 horrible, very very terrible. Um, it's something that hit unexpectedly. It was unexpected, and all these places that I'm seeing are places that I'm used to seeing. Okay, so here's another video. I don't know how good this video would be. Once again, I didn't make this video, um, but let's watch it. Um, I okay, I don't. Yeah, there's some blur there, but that's literally water flowing over a hill, over like a little steep hill right here. I mean, I, I wish it wasn't inverted. I mean vertical, but you can though see just the amount of water flowing into this area right here. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's doing driving through it. That isn't very safe, but this is like multiple areas around here were like this. I mean, this is something that was um, like something that was actually quite normal. Like normal areas that never had that before, never happened. That's where it got hit. I think this is the bridge. Oh yeah, this is the bridge that I was talking about earlier. That I know where it's at. Um, this one is crazy. This is the one that really like this is one of the videos that really made me realize how bad this was because it was a place that I've actually seen and or been to a lot. I think I've seen all these places before, but this is the one where I've been to so many times. I think I've walked on it maybe once or twice, but this is something that like we've driven over so many times. Coming back from school, going to places, going to McDonald's. Like there's a grocery store that's right by this that we go to all the time. I mean, this is something that is like really made me realize that this was real. That this is like not something that I don't got to worry about. This is something that actually happened to my home basically. Um, so to explain to you what this is, so obviously there's like a Jeep here, and there's like I think another car in here. This is just a pileup of like a combination. I think parts of someone's trailer, a dumpster, a crate, a couple cars, like literally anything that would be normal to see in a neighborhood. One of those things are in this. And and this is just a creek, by the way, like a small creek. Um, and it looks like a river basically. It's huge. It's flowing like crazy. Um, it's just something that we don't really see that often over here. We've never had a storm this bad. Um, I mean, like it's just terrible. Um, the way like I don't even know what all that is. So many stuff kind of just like this bridge is currently closed. Even today, it's still closed. Um, I mean, someone could have been in that car. I don't think there was anybody in that car, but then here's some person recording around about the cleanup crews. A lot of houses were damaged, even the ones that weren't like swept away, they were still damaged. You can just see like all the ground around this entire area is just completely messed up. The grass is messed up. Everything's just messed up. I mean, this is on the bridge itself. No, that's not. Sorry, that's on the bridge itself. Um, Whoa, what is going on? VLC, what are we doing? There we go. I mean, when's he pan over to the bridge? So here's the bridge. You see all this debris on the bridge. Um, I mean, it's just not. This is one of the videos that really made me realize that this is something that happened and it was huge and it was terribly destructive. So then we got the same video or another video of the same bridge. I think this is the first one I saw actually. This is the one I think I saw that night when it was going on. This one is insane. This one is crazy. This is when it's all going on. We got an entire family just recording everything happening. The same bridge, and you can see things just floating on through. Like that is that's either again a piece of someone's trailer. It could be a dumpster. It's just like all these things are flowing through. I mean, it's just. There's another one, I think. Where's the. Okay, well, I guess I didn't save the other one. There was another one where there's a whole family talking up there about it, like watching it happen. Okay, but here we got one with some information about the everything that's going on. Basically, it's saying more than 40 cars. Did I click on the stream? I did. More than 40 cars were pulled out of the river, which this is not the river. I think this is a creek, but it could be a river. Might be a small river. But it's like this is one of the towns that was affected. Um, I'm not gonna say which town I live in, but this is one of the towns that was affected. Um, there was a couple towns that was horribly destroyed, um, and we got 40 cars. Like they're here trying to pull this car back in. You could just see it flowing still, and this is never that high. It's never been that high. Well, it might have been once or twice, but it's never that rough. Um, and I mean, you could just see there's multiple cars in it. I think this is the same exact one that we saw um, before on the previous video. But it's just it's just horrible. Um, it's terrible. I really don't know what else to say about it. I mean, like it's just hard to watch these. It's really difficult to watch these. Um, I think this is from not around me. This is from another town. I think this is where in Fairmont. This might be in Fairmont, where it also got hit pretty bad. But you can just see like this entire town right here is completely flooded, right? And again, we're a mountain state. We live. This is West Virginia. This is a state that's known for mountains having hills, right? Flooding like this, right? And I don't want to say it's rare, but I guess I could say it's not super rare. It's kind of uncommon though, right? It's really like I live around multiple creeks, so many creeks, so many creeks, um, and this whole region, um, like we've gotten some floods before, but it was never like this because like it went at first it was going over a mountain. It wasn't even from a creek. It was going over a mountain, and water was flowing in from one side, and then the creeks and all the dens and stuff, all the like they just started rising up, and so flash flooding on both sides just started happening, and it was very very quick. It happened in less than an hour. Um, Here we have another video um, of yeah, we got this video going on here. Um, I think I know where this is, but I mean look at that. It's flowing. That car's stuck. Like this happened all in a matter of minutes. Like I guarantee you, when this video was started, it was like 5 minutes before it probably wasn't like this, or maybe like 5 to 10, 20 minutes before it wasn't like this. Um, I think he got higher up. Yeah, he got higher up. Um, I mean, God, this is. Yeah, I think I know where this is. I think I've been here before. I mean, it's horrible. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't click on the video. My bad. Let me zoom it in a little bit more. Here we go. I mean, like, look at this. Um, it's just horrible. Like, I don't like. I'm sure people will probably want me to have better reactions, just saying it's horrible. I mean, there's really nothing else I can say. Like, I mean, again, like, I've already had my emotional moments about this. This was a week ago. Um, it was I've had my moments. I'm just kind of just trying to take it all in and tell myself it happened. It's over. We got to heal from it. But I mean, like, look at this. I mean, how fast it's going. Look how fast it's going. Look at that. I think this is still National Road, by the way. I'm unsure, but like, look how fast this is going. It's horrible. Horrible how much this happened. I mean, like, you got rising rivers and rising creeks on one side, and you got water flowing from other mountains on the other side. Like, these people didn't know what to do. There's nothing they could have done. Um, like, I'm very blessed to be living. I'm very blessed to live on a mountain on a hill that's high enough where literally nothing was affected. Like, but just to go down at the bottom of my hill and see all that damage is insane to me. It's crazy. It's heartbreaking. So many terrible things. Um, it's just something that's very, very hard, very, very difficult to talk about. Um, what about this video? So this is a very popular video, I think, that's being shown. I think this is the one that was actually on Drama Alert and on the international news. Fairmont made it. Shut the fuck up, CBP. I think this is in the Fairmont. I think got the most coverage than us. I don't know the scope of their damage. This is like an hour away from me, hour or two away from me. But I think this is a university. If I was, my sister told me this was a university. I mean, look at this. This entire side of this building is just taken off, just gone. I mean, it is, it's horrible. Like this is something that you don't really like. This looks like something out of Ukraine. Like, this looks like something out of like Gaza or something. But this all happened at the mercy of Mother Nature. This all happened because of a flood. I mean, like, you can just see the water flowing from the building. I think there's another video that I gotta look up. I think it's on Drama Alert. I think I saw it like worse than this. I think I saw it flowing from like the top here. But where's I have one more video to show you guys that I got. I'm unsure what was this video about. Okay, I think this was fine. This one's a little boring. This one doesn't really have that much going on, I don't think. But we're still gonna watch it since I saved it. Must be something. I mean, like, look at that, right? This is an entire. I mean, look at this, right? This is an entire, like, these trees were messed up. I mean, some dude's basket, like people's entire houses, like all of their belongings right now. I think I have videos of it. I don't know if I can show them, because I don't think they uploaded them. I think I might have actually, but I mean, like, people's entire houses, like all their belongings are currently sitting outside of their house because all of the inside got flooded, and then you just see piles like this of just destroyed stuff. All right, that people had to take out of their house. I mean, it's horrible. It's terrible. Um, I mean, like, look at that. I mean, like, just to see this, right? I mean, this whole, like, my whole region of where I live got completely destroyed. I mean, it got heavily damaged. Um, but I got some videos that I recorded myself. Um, let me, uh-oh. All right, we're gonna mute that. Let me, hold on. Let me, download all these videos real quick. Okay, that video's too big. Okay, we're just gonna watch it like this. Actually, no, I'm gonna download all these videos. So I guess I'll talk, um, to you guys about this, while they all download. Don't think. Here's an image. I'll download that. I made a channel for the docket. I'm realizing it's not gonna be really good for the like, it's not gonna look good on the stream, so I'm kind of just trying to I'm just gonna manually save all of this stuff. Um, just so people, just so when I actually view it, it can be seen better. Um, I got some of my own things. I tried to get good views, good shots. I mean, of all of this. Um, so I did try my best. Um, all right. So let's look at where is my video? Okay. Let's look at this video. So these are now videos, and I took images too, took pictures too, um, of things that I recorded, that I saw uh, driving down these regions. Um, you can kind of just see from this point right here, that's flooded water right there. Sorry, that used to be an entire part of the road that was just covered in water, right? Like the browns, like in this view right here, like right where this used to be just covered in water. Um, so it's just covered in mud now. But like right here, used to be in someone's house. This was a trailer right here. Someone actually lived here, and it's gone. It just got moved. Like it got taken off its foundation, and it was in the middle of the road. So obviously the crews, the National Guard was sent down here. I think I got footage of them as well. But like everybody had to move that. I'm kind of hiding my phone. I don't want people to look, of course. But we got crews working on the road. I'm here just trying to record only this part. I think this is the boring part, and I picked the boring part first. I did. But oh wait, hold on. Let's go back. When I mentioned earlier about people stacking all their stuff, this is what I mean, right? Um, right here, right? I can't tell. I think this is debris. I think this is people's like somebody's destroyed belongings. But like you're going to see this a lot, especially in other floods as well. Basically, almost almost all the houses in this region, like this whole area, basically got flooded, and people you just see people have two different piles of the stuff that's good and piles of stuff that's ruined. I think this is a someone's stuff that's ruined. I got better videos. Let me what is this one? Oh yes. Okay, so this video is right before the clip that I just showed you. I probably should have organized them first. That's my bad. Did I click on the stream? I don't think I clicked on it. There we go. So, as you can see, right, we got to go back. Right here was someone's house. You can just see the gravel, the dirt. Someone lived right here. Um, and like you're gonna see more. I think this house right here. Yeah, this house was taken off its foundation. The person who made this, who owns this house, wrote messages on his house. I think I don't remember what this one said. This one says either one love or one live. I think this is one love. And then this right here, you can't see in the video, but it actually said, "Go away, Satan," or something like that. So that's what was right here, right? Or "Be gone, Satan," or something like that. That was on this side. Um, this is a trailer. You know that the one spot in the beginning, right here. If I remember correctly, I think the house that's right here was from that one spot. This is where it was. So it completely moved. It was moved right here. Went from all the way back there to past that one trailer all the way over here. Um, and that's just laying there. Then I'm surprised these guys got really lucky. Really, really lucky. I'm so happy for them. That dude's entire porch is messed up. His entire porch is just messed up. Um, um, so I think There's traffic here. Right? So, right over here is one of the houses that was missing. The video that I can't show you guys because it's just too big, and for the compressor is just too like it's too slow, right? You see the trailer that's just on the middle of the road on the video that I wish I can show you guys, and right here is where all the water was like it was a whole pool of water right here. Um, I mean this is just one street. Okay, here's an image of a house that was moved. It's not just a trailer; it's someone's entire house. Um, I mean, look at this, dude. This guy's house is completely off his foundation. It's literally like it's kneeling against this other person's house, which their house is fine. I mean, this is a power right here that's completely power line that's completely ripped in half. Well, not completely ripped in half, but it's it's almost about to fall down. They really got to take it down. I mean, like this guy's house is messed up. Let me show you the other images. Hello, Tankor. Yeah, it was pretty rough. It's horrible. Then right here, this is did I click on it? Did I click on it? No, I did not. This is so right near like right before the previous video, right? There is a place called Liberty Distributors or Distributors, and they're like they're a truck. Like that's where all the trucks get stuff from. This all came from them. So this is their like when it says no dumping, this is the stuff that they dump. They put these signs here. This is also a trailer park, by the way. That's kind of no longer a trailer park. Um, but like Liberty Strong, that's the people like Liberty Distributors or distributors. Liberty Strong all day long, right? I mean, like this entire area is covered in all their stuff that was destroyed. They set up. It's obviously somewhere in this sea of just wreckage, but they recently put a they had a new sign that they built with concrete, and it's crazy that it got destroyed, but can't see it. How about now? I think you can see it now. That's my bad. It's a little bit delayed. Did you guys see the first clip? Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, this is all their stuff that's right here. Okay, so it seems like when I click on it, all right. So we're gonna look at it here. All right, I guess with images it doesn't. It's weird. All right. So on here it says no dumping. Right here it says Liberty Strong all day long. This is all of their stuff that was just basically this was once a trailer park, and it's completely covered in all this stuff. I mean, like they recently put up a new sign, like a new concrete sign that that had their logo and everything on it, and it got destroyed. That's how strong all this was. But did you guys see the other image of the dude's house? Okay, you didn't. Okay, that's my bad. Let me get that up, and I'll just show it through Discord, because I was clicking on the image before, so let me just show it through here. This is the person's house that got taken off their foundation. That's I mean, like it's completely like it's leaning against this other person's house. It's horrible. It's terrible. And there's other houses like this. I didn't take pictures of all of them, but like there's other houses across this road that are like this. And it's just it's the same thing. You're gonna see it over and over again. It's terrible. But I got some other videos. I think that's all the images I got. No, that is not all the images I got. Let me show you this image. I think this is the last image I'll show. So this, all that stuff that you saw on the other image before, with all that stuff in the trailer park, they came from here. Can you guys see it? On my stream, it's dark. It's delayed, so you might be able to see it now. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. Okay. All of this, all that stuff that you saw before, that came from inside the buildings and everything like that, was scattered across this lawn, this part of their, like, this is Liberty Distributors right here. This right here is where all that stuff went. So that, you know, like, that one video that I can't show because, like, I just, you know, Discord sucks and it only limits you to a certain size. Like, you would saw most of that stuff like right around here, and I mean, you can just see where the flood took place. Like my dad, who was driving around at the time, he was telling me that this entire area was covered in water. It was just covered in water. So yeah, I mean, it's horrible. Like, over there, you can't really quite see them, but they're using storage units, and you can't really see the damage. But a lot of storage units were busted into. Like, it just got destroyed. People's stuff were ruined. In the video that I recorded, you would see, like, people at their storage units trying to get their stuff, trying to see what's not ruined and stuff. It's really sad. It's really horrible. So I mean, like, it's just endless destruction around. Let me see. I think I played this video. What about this one? Yep, this is the first one I played. Okay. So I mentioned that the National Guard was here earlier. So what we have is the National Guard here. You can see right here, like, I've never seen these vehicles, and these kind of people in this region. You'll never see this. You know, like, this is something, like, this is how bad it got. The National Guard had to come down and help clean up. Like, you can just see, like, there have all the, like, there's multiple of these trucks. So many of these trucks are, like I've at least seen like 20 of them already, are just around, like, picking up all the debris that can't be salvaged, right? Like, just everything. And these guys are everywhere. They're all over. Like, the 2 to 3 towns that got destroyed through all this. With this video. Alright, this video won't be doing good. So that's all the clips and videos that I have of that, right? And that's the thing, right? You know, I gotta make it clear, right? I'm not a victim at all, right? I'm not. I'm not a victim. I've, you know, like, I'm around, I'm alive. Everything is, you know, like, my house is here, you know, everything that, like everything that's the most important, like my whole livelihood is fine. The problem is, though, is that, like, 8 people are dead and some are missing. And these are places that I grew up seeing. These are houses that I grew up, you know, seeing, and some of these people I might have met. Like, these are things that still matters to me, still matters to my family, even though we weren't really, like, our houses and everything aren't destroyed and everything. Like, this is something that, it's not, you know, it just didn't, it's just tragedy. I don't know how much to say about it. I mean, the reason why I'm talking about it here today is because I haven't seen anyone talk about it, you know, only in the moment. And it's just something that I think I want my audience to you know, look at, because I mean, it did hit international news, but I think my town in particular, from what I understand, didn't get coverage from Fox and other places did. Like Fairmont did, but we didn't. And that's fine. I mean, that's whatever. But I think, right, people need to, someone needs to talk about it. And I mean, because I'm talking about it, right? And because I plan to talk about it, you know, I decided that instead of having a whole major show like the other episodes are, that I would do the first solo stream. I apologize if I'm not. Again, this is all shocking to me, and I hate talking about this. So if I'm not like in the moment, if I'm not like crazy and ecstatic and everything like that, I'm sure you guys can understand. But fine. So I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. 8 people are dead. If I was a victim, I'd be dead right now. My house would be gone. Like I would like this stream would not be happening. But I am a victim of something. Just nothing to do with this. And this is the part of the stream that I think Bugle's waiting for. So I'm gonna give him a DM because I know he wants to see this. I don't know if he's still watching, so I'm gonna just DM him real quick. We're gonna move on from the whole flood. We're moving on from that. And instead, we're going to be talking about somebody who I am a victim of. While I'm dealing with all of this stuff about my town getting destroyed, somebody who's been on my show before started some shit with me. He's the guy whom, if you remember, a couple episodes ago on the podcast, he he had 2 streams where he was required to do exercises, right? The first one was for sins he's committed against me in the past, which makes this whole thing ironic. And then the second one was him doing a redemption round because I'm glad you're having a mature response to that disaster. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. A lot of people, I don't want to come off as saying that I'm a victim of the disaster because I'm not. That's, people are dead. I'm not even trying to make it into content. I'm about to make something else into content, but I'm not making it into content because I think it's not, it's just not right. That's why I've not been, been all crazy and quick moving, and I've been kind of casual talking about it because I don't think it's worthy of content. But somebody who's been on my stream before, he did exercises the first stream, and the second stream because he quit the first, near the end of the first stream, he pussied out, so they had a redemption round, and it's the same guy who did the boogie. For those of you who know what that is. Well, while I am dealing with my town getting destroyed and everything like that, for some reason, the individual in question decided to start talking shit behind my back, right? Now he claims, because I made an announcement about it saying that I'm going to postpone the show. At the end of the day, I didn't. Everything got cleared up so quickly that I was like, okay, I can start streaming. Because I didn't know how everything would go. Because earlier in the week, it would have got the weather was still really really bad, and I didn't know if more damage would have happened. But what I make my response, I make the announcement saying, hey, my town just got destroyed. I might not be able to stream for a while, right? The show's kind of postponed. A lot of people saw it. Then watch Phil. All this stuff happened, right? And he swears that he never saw the announcement. I don't believe him. He's chronically online. Everybody in the chat probably knows what I'm talking about. It's Photo Joe. All right. That fat little retard thought he was gonna start shit with me. All right. And another individual, Matamitis, God bless his soul, right? My headphones are getting all messed up. God bless Maddie's soul, because in the past, me and Maddie have gotten into some shit. We've hated each other at multiple points, right? This dude DMs me screenshots of Joe talking shit So let me get those for you real quick. Let me get those for you real quick. I made sure to I made sure that I wanted to show you everything this idiot was talking about. So I'm just gonna show everything. Let's see. This is not it. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay, here it is. So we're gonna show this. Exit out of that. These images. All right. So while I'm here dealing with all this shit, I get this DM. All right. I'm just gonna read it out to you. All right, I'm gonna read it out since maybe some of you might not say it. So Joe is sending Maddie pictures of his book, of his his stupid book that he has because he's a fucking clown and he does all this bullshit. Like he's a larper. He larps all the time. I'm not really gonna judge him for larping now. I used to do that a lot too. But I mean, like whatever, right? So he's larping, right? And then he messages out of nowhere to Maddie. Dave and Baca and Beagle Circles are banned from the Unhingians as they are leaky little freaks. Now here's the thing, right? I don't give a shit about his server. I don't fucking care about his server. I'm never active in it. Alright, I think I've only been active in it once. It's some stupid little LARP zone for little retard shit that means nothing to me. It literally means nothing to me. Okay? Alright? I'm not mad about getting banned. Alright? I want everyone to know this. I'm not mad about getting banned. I don't care. Alright? I haven't even been invited back, I don't think. So, I don't really give a shit, right? I don't care. But let's just keep going, right? So, leaky little freaks. And then Maddie says, why are they freaks? And then he makes the bold claim, they are leakers. Not freaks in that sense. They retired from the clowns and they are considered a liability to the server's privacy. Now, for those of you who don't get the context about these stupid terms like Unhingian and clowns and all these other things, let me just be honest, right? Yeah, Joe invited me and I declined. Yeah, you should. From what I understand, that server fucking sucks. It actually sucks. There's nothing to leak from there, I don't think. But, I'm here, right? Dealing with my shit, right? 2 years ago, I left the clowns or something like that, right? Or a year ago, I left the clowns or something like that, right? I have better things to do. I have a life to live. I'm not gonna sit here all day and grovel off of fucking Discord LARP shit and deal with all this bullcrap. I'm not doing that. I have better things to do with my life, right? So he's starting shit, going into people's DMs, talking all this shit, right? Complaining and saying that I'm a leaker, that I leak things. I haven't leaked anything from his server. All right, I at the time I forgot that I was in his server. To be honest with you, but I am not mad about his server. I am mad about the fact that he is just lying. He's just lying. And Bugle, the person he hates now, right, is someone who him and another guy who's also in my chat as well, CBP, Captain Base Pants. They fucking troll him and another guy called Ale. And it's fucking hilarious. Because the two idiots, Ale and Joe, react like fucking lolcows. They act like lolcows. That's why they get trolled. And I'm the guy who's always telling them, hey, don't act like a fucking idiot. Don't react this way because all you're doing is feeding them. So when you go into Madam Midas's DMs and starts talking shit about me because me and Dave are allegedly leaking something from your shitty server, fuck you. Because I know damn well at the time of you writing that, you knew damn well what I was going through. I just messed with him. There's no malicious intent. Well, he's too stupid to understand that. He's too dumb to not realize that, okay? His brain, same with Ale, they don't understand trolling. They for some reason, are clowns. I'm sorry. If that's what the clowns are, then the clowns fucking suck, all right? All right? If that's what trolling is today, then the clowns fucking suck. There's no way in hell you're getting, you're starting all this bullshit, you're starting crap over that. Come on, right? But let's just get to it. Why it's such a big deal, right? he's sitting here and he's claiming that he didn't know what I was going through. He's chronically online. Joe is chronically online. If he were him telling me that he doesn't, but that he didn't see it, are you kidding me, Joe? You think I'm that fucking stupid? You think I'm that dumb? Joe, I'm not you or Ale. I look between the lines. I read between the lines, unlike you two, right? I look, sometimes I look for content, context on certain things like this shit, right? Like I don't sit here and just make up shit and lie and go in behind people's backs, and I don't sit here and play gay ops, and I don't sit here and get mad about people insulting me on Discord, right? Like if some dumb shit that's so fucking horrible, that's a lies being said about me on Discord, right? Like if they're like if I'm at a VC with them, I might like talk shit to them, right? Whatever, fuck with them a little. But like, I am not gonna make a fit in the chat. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fucking report it or whatever, right? Like if it's that bad. But if it's just trolling, I don't even care. I don't care, right? Like just trolling, like being mean, like what the CPP and Bugle do to those two, right? So like, I don't sit here and I don't do any of this stuff, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but Joe, I've been in your corner for a long time. I really have. We've had so many moments, so many fucking moments where you have just, turned on me over bullshit, but I've come back to you. I've come back to you. And, I really should stop doing this. Because, like, I said before I made you do something for me, right, that I'll show in a bit, right, that I was never going to be friends with you again, right? Because I don't believe you. I don't believe the lies you're telling me. But you know what? I'm giving you one more fucking chance, Joe. This is your last chance. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. This is the last time. I shouldn't even be giving you this chance. But I'm feeling nice. This is your last chance, Joe. This is it. This is it. But I don't believe him when he says that, he didn't know, right? He made the excuse saying, like, oh, I don't look at the news anymore. Guy, it only, like, aired on, like, a couple channels, bro. It wasn't even that international, right? I don't even think he knows exactly where I live anyway, so he wouldn't even have known, right? So it's like he's making up these excuses, he's lying, right? Because after I got sent these DMs from Maddie, the first fucking thing, I didn't even ask, which I probably should have asked Maddie, but I didn't care, right? I went back and apologized, and we're good. But, like, the first thing I did was went to Joe's DMs. Because I'm sitting here without power, right? And I'm sitting here and I'm pissed. I'm just mad, right? Because he's starting shit against me, after calling me a liability. Am I the liability? Aren't you the one who has been on record for saying, fuck, you and Ale have been the two on record for saying stupid fucking shit that's made us look bad? You are, right? Like, you guys have the biggest track record of making, like, the people that have been in your corner, me, Turbo, and Dave, and all these other fucking people, we've been in your corner when you are an actual liability for us, alright? When I was a fucking clown, right, before I stopped doing that shit because it's gay and retarded, alright? You know what I fucking did? I always told people, right? And it's ironic that Madam Midas is the person sending this to me, too, because he was one of the first people that I called a liability back then. Right? He was like you're like the new version of him, but at times they're actually worse. I'm gonna keep it a buck. At times you're kind of worse, right? But at times he was worse though. It keeps switching up. It's it depends, right? But like he's all good now. He doesn't do all the crazy shit he used to, right? But the previous liability sends me a screenshot of the current liability because I used to say all the time, hey, I think Photo Joe's a liability. He's always causing problems. He's always doing this bullshit. He's always going around talking shit when things don't go his way. I think he's a liability. I'm not the liability, Joe. I'm not the one who goes off on a fucking, bullshit, right? I don't cry on Discord every single time something doesn't happen, that, something doesn't go my way. I'm not the one who does that. I'm not, right? And you're going into people's DMs and you're talking all this shit when I'm dealing with a tragedy, an actual tragedy that affects, like my town got destroyed. You're coming into people's DMs talking shit. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. So, what did I make Joe do? What was his apology? So I have a video, and I made sure to hold off watching the video. I have no idea if the video is good, if it's bad, if it's just a pile of dog shit. I don't know if it's good. Alright, I've sent it to people if they wanted to watch it and not feel like watching the stream, right? But it's time. It's time. I'm excited. I've been wanting to watch this video for about a week now, or almost a week now. I think Bugle's pretty excited. He the other day when I told him about it, he was pretty excited. I think CBP would like this video too. I had three requirements from him. Alright. I wanted him to apologize and say what he did that was wrong, like go into detail. I wanted him to then do the boogie, which you guys see what the boogie is. I don't even, well, he might have not have done it, so we'll see. And then, he has to go and give condolences to those who were affected, right? So let's watch the video. I got a DM from somebody. Please don't tell me don't be sending me DMs right now. I'm getting pinged. I'm getting pinged. Oh, okay, well, we have new content to talk about. Alright, chat, we got some new shit to talk about. We're gonna take a screenshot of that so we can't delete it later. Alrighty, so let's get to watching this, right? This is in media player.
Hey,
We don't want this. Okay, I guess it's gonna be a media player. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to here. And then we're gonna do this. So this is the Joe video. Alright. This is his apology video. I haven't watched it yet. And Joe is currently losing his shit because I'm talking about him. Like I said, he's proving my point, right? Every single time something doesn't go his way, he loses his fucking mind. He loses his shit. He goes and cries and acts like a little bitch, and he starts drama and shit. So if that's what he's doing, we're done. I don't give a fuck. Don't ever talk to me again then, right? Because if this video was good, then I would have accepted your apology. But I guess I can't now. So thank you, Joe. By the way, those in the chat, if you guys cannot hear the video, please tell me.
Hey, Buck. I am here today because I fucked up. I fucked up big time. And, before I get to this,
By the way, I made sure I made sure that he was tired. By the way, before he recorded this, so he recorded this like at midnight. By the way,
would like to explain why. Because I fucked up because of
it's a bit quiet.
I took some shit too serious.
Hold on. Let me turn it up a little bit. Why is it not on VLC? I don't know why it's not on VLC.
And
It's a little loud for me, but
I
it's
made
whatever.
some drama about it. I DM'd people, but particularly Madamitis, behind your back, basically accusing you of leaking my server to Bugle when
Which I didn't.
it wasn't the case.
Exactly.
And I banned you. And this all happened after your town got flooded, and I did not know about your town getting flooded. I blocked all the social media pages of the news because I was just tired of seeing Trump all the time on there. It's just stupid drama and shit, so the one thing I didn't take into account for is that, like, more humanitarian things like the disaster I would not know about, and the fact that I also didn't see the announcement on Bronze Gags. I didn't see the announcement on Bronze Gags first thing.
Is it fucking
because I
black?
was
Why is
very
it not?
clever
Why is it not
announcements
showing?
that often.
Why is it not showing? My stream's a little delayed. Oh, there we go. Right as I paused it. Okay.
So it was all my fault, and I am so sorry about it. But I did not know about the West Virginia flood, and I did not know about the people that died or anything. And what I did, honestly, was unneeded for you with what you're going through right now. And also is disrespectful to those who lost their lives. I'm sorry for it. I'm really, really sorry. Please, 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 take me back. Please let me be in your sub club like once more. Please, 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 Bucka. Please,
The fuck?
just let me be in your sub club again. I'll do the little initiation to the sub club also. I am so sorry. One for me and one for my hooker. 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 One for me and one for my hooker.
I gotta pause this. Bro, why did he groan like that? What are you doing? Bro. You see, I would have accepted his apology. I don't know why, like, he's losing his shit right now. Is it fucking quiet? Bro, is it so quiet? I gotta rewind a little bit? Let me go back, because I might be, hold on. Oh no, it's fine. On my end, it's perfectly fine. So it's as I just played it. Maybe watch with headphones. Okay, yeah, watch with headphones, I guess, because I don't know why. It's on my end, it's fine. I'll be a little bit more quiet so people can hear better.
All I'm doing is apologizing. I'm not like asking for forgiveness, as I know that forgiveness is earned and not begged for all the time. But if I could at least get back into your good graces once again, I apologize. And sending prayers and condolences to people who have lost their homes, their loved ones. Sending condolences to people who lost their loved ones or their homes in the town.
Did it just stop? Oh, okay. That was a video. I think it was okay. I know what's happening on Coppers. I guess I'll take a gander. I guess I'm assuming he's losing his mind now. Am I correct on that? He's losing his shit. I got DMs from people telling me he's losing his mind, which is crazy. Because, that, in my opinion, I think that was a good video. I think that was a pretty good video, Joe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that was an amazing video. The fact that you were doing the groaning while doing it too, like, oh my god, it could not have been better. I would have accepted your apology. But because I gave you criticism, apparently you're losing your shit. So let's go all the way back. Let me see. Let's take a screenshot. Let me go over here and let's get a screenshot of this. Let's read it out loud. He timed me on AL server. I don't give a shit. I'm not active in there. Maybe try better, retard. Do better. Alright, let's see. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Oh god, I'm already looking at this is amazing. So, alright, okay. Fuck you at little guy, because that's the name that CPP changed my name to in Copper server. I'm never going on your streams again. I'm never letting you into my communities again. And you are not the boss of me. I'm a 25-year-old Chad, and I have more authority than the scrawny little 18-year-old pipsqueak you are. Actually, I'm 19 years old. I'm 19 years old. So I don't know why. Do I have a black screen? Why do I have a black screen? Oh, there we go. So I'm actually 19 years old. So nice try. Sit down, boy, as you're never gonna respect your elders. It's very interesting, Joe, because here's the thing, Joe. You can sit here all day long and cry and moan and bitch. But here's the problem, right? You talk about respecting your elders and that you're 25 years old. If you can't take criticism, then you're not acting your age. I'm sorry. If you're crying and you're timing me out on other people's servers and you're starting bullshit, then you're not acting your age. You're a fucking man-child. You're not, like, you can't hit me with the respect your elders line if you're not acting like a fucking elder. Act like a fucking elder, Joe. What are you doing? All you're doing is giving me more shit to use against you. And the worst part is that I was going to accept your apology. I was going to accept it. I was going to start it off talking shit, then play the video. Alright? And if the video was good, when in my opinion it was, I was going to give you props and I was going to accept it. And we were going to move on from this. But no. You got to cry, you got to moan, you got to bitch, you got to do all this bullcrap. And that's fine. You can do that. That's, like, all you're doing is proving my point. Alright? So let me go back over here. Let me go back. Let me just read what he's doing. He timed me out. I do not give a shit. It's probably going to be a black screen right now, so I apologize. Is there really anything of substance he's actually saying right now? Oh, I got a ping. Yeah, that's a Christmas tree. That's right. That's a Christmas tree. Maybe I should check out my phone. It's kind of hard to check Discord at the same time while streaming if I don't want to get a black screen. So I'm going to go on here. I'm just going to see if he's actually saying anything important. Because if he isn't saying anything important, then I'm not gonna fucking bother. Like if it's just his one message and he's just crying, I'm not covering the rest of this because this is nothing to me. This is just bullshit. Like let me just see. Ale, go ban Baka from your server. Chop chop. Well, is that true? Did he say that? Where did he say that from? Because if he said that, if that's real, then he's acting. Well, hold on. You're not the boss of Ale. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I thought Ginger Ale. I thought Ginger Ale was an adult, right? I thought you were a 25-year-old Chad, and I'm just a scrawny little 18-year-old pipsqueak, even though I'm 19, right? And that I have to respect my elders, even though I'm technically an adult, right? Why are you forcing other people who are, I think he's actually older than you, if I understand correctly. Why are you speaking to your elders, forcing him to go ban me from his Discord server? Joe, what are we doing? Come on, make up your mind. Are we going to respect our elders? Here's what I'll say on Joe. Here's the thing about Joe, right? I don't really give a shit about Joe at this point. I think I made myself pretty clear earlier that, you know, when things don't go his way, he throws a fit. And that's exactly what he's doing. And that's fine. He can go do that. I don't give a shit. But he did start shit for no reason. He did lie. He cannot sit here and spin shit the other way. He lied about me at a time, which, again, I have no reason, I have nothing to confirm or deny. I don't know if he actually, like, maybe he actually didn't know. I don't know that for truth. I'm just giving my opinion on the matter. I personally think he knew what I was going through, but, okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have the right to go here and spread lies and start bullshit. I've made myself clear. I don't want to be in fucking Discord drama. I don't fucking care. Alright? I'm only doing this to prove a point. I'm only doing this to sit here and say, alright, I'm going through shit. I don't want to deal with your bullcrap. So if you're going to make me deal with your bullcrap, I'm just going to fucking talk about you on my stream. That's all I'm going to do, right? So it's like, I've made myself clear to him and a lot of other people that I don't care for Discord drama, right? I've been in and out of coppers, really. I have. Because I just don't give a shit about this drama shit. I don't. I have better things to worry about in life. And that's the thing, right? You just proved my point. If you're going to sit here and you're going to cry, you're going to moan, you're going to do exactly the same thing I said, then why the fuck do I give a shit about you? You know, like, at the end of the day, I was actually going to forgive you. But, you know, at this point, I don't really care about you anymore. Because, obviously, you don't know how to read between the lines. You don't know how to wait things out and see what happens. Obviously, earlier when I was talking shit, I mean, I meant it. But I could have said it later. I could have said it after I've forgiven you. I could have done it. But, of course, I was kind of playing it for the stream. You know what I'm saying? They'd be a little bit more entertaining. But, I mean, like, there's a lot of people like you in that community that I'm friends with, right? And it seems like you're one of the very few who can't sit down and realize that maybe you should listen to fucking people when they call you out on your bullshit. Maybe you should listen to people when they sit here and they tell you that, hey, you can't read between the lines, you always cause drama over bullshit, you freak out too much. I mean, if people are saying that, which I'm not the only one who said that to you, Joe. If there's multiple people saying that to you, maybe you should listen to them. I mean, that's not a hard take. That ain't a hot take at all. I think you should listen to them. I mean, the whole fucking reason why you were ever on my show to begin with, that one stream where you were, which is my most viewed stream, so thank you for, you know, being part of that, right? But the whole exercise stream is because you fucked me over just the same way in the past. You started bullshit drama for no reason, for bullshit, and I was like, how about this, right? You take amends. I thought your video just dropped on the channel. Oh boy, here we go. So maybe, right? You stop causing shit, and maybe you realize that oh, this is not who I'm looking for. Hey CBP, can you ping? I don't think I'm subscribed to him. Can you DM me the video? If it's about me. If it's not about me, I don't give a shit. But like, if multiple people are saying this to you, don't you think you maybe should calm down? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you should listen to people. I mean, you talk about respecting elders. Maybe respect the people that are giving you advice, Joe. Right? Maybe don't sit here, whom I've given you so much advice, of sitting here and have tried to help you and make you a better person, and sit here and try to get you away from this Discord drama, and maybe you shouldn't go around and immediately accuse people that try to help you of bullshit, and then when they fucking clap back at you, you start diss shit. Maybe you shouldn't do that, Joe. It's not very smart. It's not something that an elder would do. Let me see if that's the video. Alrighty. So we have a video from Photo Joe, and we're gonna watch it live. Hold on, let me watch it on Google, so it's better. So I can keep it on one browser. Oh, okay, so that's loud as fuck. And number two, that video is quoted as Discord put it as maybe inappropriate. You have a fucking warning on your video, Joe. By the way. Let's watch this video. Let me go here. Why is it blurry? Is it supposed to be like that? Why is it blurry? Am I not allowed to stream his video? Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on. I need to download the video so I can watch it on my stream, apparently. Hey, CBP, can you do me a favor? Because it's kind of be awkward doing a stream. Can you download the video and then send it to me as like an MP4? Like, put it through a converter, so I can like have it. Because apparently YouTube is not allowing me to stream the video. I don't know why it's blurry. That's not very, you know, I kind of have to watch this on stream. This is all happening. A public meltdown on a train is crazy. He's having a public meltdown on a train? Oh, that's amazing. That's honestly amazing. Never have I thought that I would make him crash out this much. If I don't know if CBP is still watching, but I mean I could probably put it through a thing real quick. It's gonna go black for a minute here. I mean it's been doing that a lot anyways, so it's so I mean whatever, right? Let's see. Oh wait, did I get it? Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. CBP sent it to me. 45 megabytes, man, that's much better space than what he had in the last video. You know, the worst part is I was gonna talk about like politics and shit after this. I was actually gonna cover like world events, you know, Iran getting bombed and shit like that. So it's a damn shame that I gotta cover this retard for a bit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's entertaining as fuck. Oh my god, I don't even know if people can fucking hear him. He's so quiet in the video. But if I'm having audio issues with this video, my videos, this might be a problem. So he actually is on a train. He actually is on a fucking train recording this. I hope, you know, it'd be really funny if he actually starts screaming in the middle of this. Tell me if you guys can hear it. I'm trying my best to not blow my ears out because my headphones. So please try and tell me if you guys can hear it. I can't even hear him. The fucking train is so loud you can barely even hear him.
I decided to finally cut ties with someone known as Big Guy, formerly known as Vodka. And he's the one who leads Two Trucks in the Pod. And
He's the one who leads Two Chuds in the Pod, he said. Thanks for the shout out.
humiliated me into humiliating myself on this. And I blocked him. I banned him from a bunch of servers.
Wait,
And I blocked him. I banned him. Humiliated me into humiliating myself on this.
I baited you into humiliating yourself, Joe? You're the motherfucker. Oh, I gotta click on the stream. You're the motherfucker who literally started bullshit drama. And you know me already. I've made you work out on my stream. I've made you do things before for when you slight me over bullshit. You know this already. You knew what you were getting into. Right? You can sit here and you can gaslight your... How many fucking subs do you have? Let me go to his fucking channel. Actually, I'm not even gonna sub fucking count because he probably has a little bit more than me. But like, I'm not gonna sit here like if you're just crying over nothing. Why did I get a second video? Is there more videos? Oh, Maddie DM me. Yeah, I saw that, Madamitis. Oh. I mean, if you're gonna like let's get honest here, right? Let's just keep it a buck, right? You're talking about humiliation. You do it to yourself all the damn time, Every time you come down to a fucking public VC and you start spurging out like an idiot, and you talk all this shit and you do all this stuff, you're making yourself look like a fool. You make yourself look like an idiot. You embarrass yourself on your own. Okay? When I made you record that video, I mean, did I actually make you record the video, or you chose to tell yourself that I want to be some friends with some guy on Discord, and I'm gonna make a video so we can continue being friends? Is that because I didn't make you do anything? And that's what I'm always gonna stress. Like the first time around, when you threw a fit the first time, because this of course this is not the first time you've done this. Let me click on this as I'm talking. This is not the first time you've talked to, and started crying and started bullshit and all that other stuff. Let me just be honest with you. This is the second time you've done this. The first time is when you went and cried in Copper Server the first time about me forcing you to exercise. Technically, I didn't force you to do anything. You realized you fucked up, and I gave you an ultimatum to say, hey, guess what? If we want to be cool again, let's make me some fucking content. I'm trying to start my show. I'm trying to make it entertaining. So, humiliate yourself a little bit, right? I mean, I even said it to you in the VC, right? I even said it to you in the VC, and you didn't hear it. So halfway through the stream, you were fine, you were doing okay, and then you quit, and then you started talking shit and crying on the other server. So, am I the problem, or are you the one who keeps fucking up, and you're the one who keeps allowing yourself to fuck up? And then when I come in here and I give you an ultimatum and allow you to have a redemption round and do all these fucking things, and then you sit here and you accept it, and you're fine with it, and you're good with it, and you sit down and you fucking hump the ground in the video because I told you to do it, the only actual person making you to do it is you. It's you, Joe. I didn't make you do anything. You're the one who does this to yourself. You're the one who commits the actions that makes me request you to do things for me like this. And you're also the dumbass who fucking listens to me. You don't have to listen to me. Why do you listen to me? What am I? I'm some random guy you know on Discord. In your own words, I'm a 19-year-old. Gotta go with the exact words, even though I'm 19. In his words, I'm an 18-year-old pipsqueak. Which, you couldn't even get my age right, but whatever. I mean, I knew I lied about it like a couple years ago, right? But I think the amount of times I've lied in the last, year or two is way lower than the amount of times you've lied. I mean, it's crazy to me. But let's continue watching. I think people want to continue watching this. I want to see what else he says.
And I bought him. I banned him from a bunch of servers, timed him out, and even mod abused his nickname and gave him week-long timeouts on servers where I couldn't even ban him yet.
So he mod abused me in servers that I'm not active in, and he thinks that's got me, guys. Oh, he got me, guys. He got me there. Oh, he got me there. I'm so scared. I'm humiliated. I'm so humiliated, Joe. I'm so sorry that I hurt your feelings. I would never do it again. Please don't mod abuse me again, Joe. Please don't. Continue talking shit about me while my town's getting destroyed. Please, Joe, keep doing that. I'm so sorry for talking back.
I'm very pissed at him. He's 18 and he's disrespecting me. I'm 25.
Here we go again with the 18-year-old. I'm 19 years old, Joe. I was born on April 5th. It is currently June 22nd. Is it 22nd? It is 22nd. June 22nd. Yeah, I will never financially recover from this. He got me good, CVP. Oh my god, I'm so destroyed. I'm so owned. It's horrible, right? The scary fat man on the fucking train is, with the girly voice is telling me, ranting to a phone on a public train is telling me that he got me good. He changed my rules a couple times. I'm humbled. I'm so humbled. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe.
I don't fucking man. I'm tired of.
Am I a fucking idiot? I didn't even click on the fucking stream. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Of all the abuse he's put me through. He needs to fucking respect.
All the abuse I put him through. Let's quote that a little bit. All the abuse I've put him through. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting, Joe. That I've put you through so much abuse when I've come on here and apparently wasted my own time. I've given you so much of my time to come on the Discord and have private conversations with you and tell you, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this and maybe you shouldn't do that. You know, I've come on here and I've you know, I've done my damn best to actually help you, Joe. Right? You know, I'm abusive though. Let's just play that again. Let's play that again. All the abuse I'm putting you through. It's so abusive. When I've come to you and I've tried telling you, hey, maybe you shouldn't say those stupid fucking words in public. Hey, maybe, right? Maybe you shouldn't call Copper the N-word. Hey, maybe, right? You know, don't spurg out over this. This doesn't matter. You're gonna be fine, right? Like when I come to you, Joe, and I actually give you advice and try to tell you like kind of how it is, because you're not seeing it how it is, and then you, of course, because this is not the first time you've done this. Every single time, even though of all the times I've helped you, after all the times I've helped you, and try to turn you into the, you know, turn you in the right lane. Apparently, I've abused you more because you've done shit against me and I didn't like it. So to make amends, I've made you come onto my podcast a couple times to humiliate yourself after you tried humiliating me and others around me, and you made us look like fucking idiots when you fucking started saying crazy bullshit, right? That makes us and our group look like fucking stupid dumb thumbs who are a bunch of hypocrites and all this shit. And when you go around and wish people cancer and all these other things, right? Like, yeah, I'm the bad guy, Joe. I'm horrible. I'm the one who is, you know, abusing you, right? Even though, really, I've actually tried to help you more than abuse you. But whatever, Joe. It's fine. Whatever. Let's keep watching. Let's keep going. Let's see what else he has to say.
He needs to fucking respect his elders because I'm older than him. I'm his fucking elder. I'm 25. He's fucking 18. He's a fucking little scrawny ass pipsqueak. So, anyway.
I'm a little scrawny ass pipsqueak, guys. He got me good. I'm so scrawny, bro. Yeah, he did. It was a long time ago. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna bring it, you know, all the way back. He already got punished for it. It's over with. But that was just an example, right? Like, I mean, it's like, what did I do, right? I'm here minding my own business, dealing with my own tragedy. He fucking starts talking shit about me in someone's DMs. That person's, I guess, more loyal to me than Joe is, and sends me the fucking DM. And then, you know, I am pissed, and I go to Joe's DMs, and he's actually sorry. He says he's sorry. And then when I tell, and everybody knows, and I think even he knew, that I was gonna come on the show and I was gonna fucking talk shit, and I was gonna call him out. I didn't hide it. I went in the public facing and I told people about it. The fact that you didn't know about it is stupid. I'm not even going to let him sit here and say he did it, because I'm pretty sure I even told him, maybe not in DMs, but I think he heard it in a public VC, or at least in a public chat, right? Like, it's not like, I'm sorry, but what did I do that was so wrong? You're the one starting drama. You're the one over here crying. You're the one over here, you know, unable to take accountability. Even though you have a video of you taking it, you still have to take it back. You got to double down like a fucking idiot. So you're really not taking accountability. You're not. You're not. Because you're starting shit. You're crying. You're starting all. You know. You're just losing your mind over nothing. And you're taking back all your accountability and all this stuff. And you know, it's crazy, right? Is that, like, I'm here just saying it how it is. If you don't like it when someone tells you that you're a crybaby and you melt down and you do all this shit when people, and you go crazy when things don't go your way, I apologize, but maybe I'm fucking right. I mean, what are you doing right now? You're on a public train crying and making a video because I told you off. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I told you off. Like, how many other times have I told you off? This stream wasn't even supposed to be about you. I even told people before I even did it, it wasn't supposed to be about you. It's only what I was actually gonna do was either A, end the stream with this, or like with your video, or B, was gonna go talk about something else. You would have been like 10 or 20 minutes at best, right? Like I'm sorry, Joe, but like the world doesn't revolve around you. It doesn't. It doesn't. All right. I'm so sick of this shit, right? You know it's crazy, right? I'm sitting here and I'm just preaching to the choir, right? I'm preaching to the choir. Everybody already knows this, right? Like Tankar said earlier, you should know by now that certain people live for the drama, right? He said that a while ago. And I mean, yeah. But the problem is that like I'm here like this entire time I've been trying to help him. Like yeah, I've been rough a couple of times. I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't, right? And when he's doing something fucking stupid, I'm gonna call him out on it and talk shit. But you know what's crazy, right? You want to know the only reason why he's mad and why he's starting this shit? It's because apparently that I'm going on a live stream. But by the way, I'm sorry, have you seen my viewers? Right? It really ain't gonna affect you that bad, bud. I even said, actually, yeah, I said it. I think I said it in Copper's chat, public general chat, that I was gonna not even watch it the night you made it, and said watch it on my live stream. So you can't even sit here and say that like, oh, I didn't know he get like before he does. I don't think he's saying that. I haven't looked at the chats. I'm done looking at his chats, right? But like, I don't think he's before he can go and say that he didn't know. He did know. He does know. He does know, right? He knows. He knew. I told it to him. I said I'm not gonna watch it yet. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait until my stream, so I can have a live reaction to it. I mean, when I make you, Joe, are you fucking stupid? When I make you go make a video for me, and I want you to do the Boogie 2988, you know, the one for me and one for my hooker shit, I'm sorry, dumbass. Am I only keeping that for myself? No. Anybody who can read between the lines, which you can't do apparently, will understand, oh, he's saving that for his live stream. It's crazy, Joe. You're crazy.
So, Baka, if you see this video on my channel, fuck you, Baka. Fuck you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it did that. I apologize, Joe, for absolutely fucking nothing, right? You can go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit, right? Fuck you, Baka, fuck you! On a fucking public train with you trying to keep your voice down. Like, dude, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't. I don't. I like, I made my point and you proved it. I mean, like, all you're doing is just digging your own grave at this point.
Yeah, fuck you. And don't you dare park the car in Harvard Yard because you're fucking.
What did he say?
Your fucking Harvard Yard because Harvard Yard. And don't you dare park the car in Harvard Yard because.
What the fuck did he say? Does anyone know what he just said here? Maybe if I turn it up a little bit.
Fuck you. And don't you dare park the car in Harvard Yard because.
Does anyone in my chat can we translate that real quick? Can someone in my chat translate what he's talking about? I don't speak idiot. I don't speak retard. I'm sorry. I don't know what he's saying. Joe has more respect for people on the train than he has as for his parents. Yeah, I could have brought that up. I thought of it, but I decided not to bring it up earlier. But now that you have, I guess I can talk about it. I mean, yeah, you know, the things he has said to his parents is kind of crazy. I think that's very disrespectful. Those are definitely his elders. Those are the elders that literally made him, gave birth to him, gave him life. And I think it's interesting that he is trying to spin things by saying that I don't respect my elders. I just want you to know, Joe. Let me click back onto my Joe. I just want you to know that I respect my elders very much. I do. The difference between you and my elders is that you're just some 25-year-old who acts like a fucking 15-year-old or even younger. You can't, like, you're some guy on Discord. See, I think when the phrase "respect your elders" was made, we didn't really have the internet. We didn't really have the, I wasn't alive, you weren't alive. I think if there's anybody above the age of 50 watching this, I doubt there is, but if there's anybody above the age of 50 watching this, even they weren't alive when that phrase was made. It was in a time where there was no Discord, there was no internet, there was no Twitter, there was no YouTube, there was none of this bullshit. It was the real life. And that phrase was basically made for people to respect their elders, because back then, right, the elders were the people that took care of everybody. It took care of all the young people. They're the ones who had to give them attention when they were babies and all this dumb shit. There was no fucking iPad. There was no anything like that. There was no TV. There was no Nickelodeon. There was no Cartoon Network. He goes on about don't park your car in some area or get towed or something. It was hard to work out. What do you mean? Is that something he said? He said that. See, that's so fucking stupid that I don't even know what you're talking about. But it sounds like something Joe would do, right? Let's see. He shouted at the top of his voice at Copper on live stream. I mean, hell, Copper, you should be the one respecting him the most. He's the leader of this fucking community. He's the one who, has given you multiple chances as well. He's the one who kind of giving you a platform, honestly. I don't want to, maybe not go that far, but I think he's giving you, whatever. And the rambling shit that no one cares, that no one can understand. Yeah, honestly, that's true. But it was like, why... Like, I'm the guy who confronted you when you called Copper the N-word, right? Because that's someone who I think, in my opinion, from what I said, I think Copper really, really liked you. He might still like you, right? I mean, guys, that's the guy who voted, batted for Joe and defended Joe when I was shitting on him when he quit my podcast because he was burnt out of exercising. He's the guy who got on me for being mean to Joe and being too hard on Joe, and Joe doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like Copper should be the one you respect, but you apparently, according to CBP, you screamed at him on live stream. I mean, if we want to talk about our elders, we can talk about our fucking elders, Joe. I have more incidents of you not respecting your elders than people have of me. All right. Well, maybe that's not true. A couple years ago, I was really, really bad. But either way, right? Like, at least within the short time you've been around, because I've been around a lot longer than you have, you've done a lot of bullshit. You've disrespected your parents and all that stuff with elders. I don't know why the hell I'm the bad guy. I was just here trying to grieve my town getting destroyed. Actually, some elders, elderly people were killed in the flood, and and your video, which you did, I gotta give it to you, did. But some of the people, right? You didn't say their names, that's fine. But giving condolences to those who died. Some of them were actually elderly people, and in my opinion, from what I can see, I think you turning this around and you trying to make this all about yourself and you trying to start shit and say that I'm the horrible person. That's kind of disrespectful, don't you think? In my opinion, it might be a little disrespectful. Because I'm here trying to show a video of you actually apologizing to me, right? And then you do a little fucking skit, whatever, right? A little stunt. But afterwards you say that you apologize, you're sorry, or you give condolences to those affected by the flood. I mean, isn't it kind of disrespectful for you to immediately turn around and start bullshit with me again after that? After this entire thing, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. It might be a hot take. I might be a hot take. Now that I think about it, might be hot takes claiming that he might be disrespecting those that died. I mean, again, he wasn't really involved, and maybe he didn't know. Who knows, right? But, who knows? Let's keep watching this.
Your fucking car's gonna get fucking towed. And it was, I'm sorry about your town getting flooded. Your fucking car's gonna get fucking towed.
My car's gonna get fucking...
I'm sorry about your town.
Oh, so that's what Krav was talking about. Okay.
Getting flooded, but You can't just use that as an opportunity to milk humiliation out of him. So fuck you, Baca. Fuck you, Baca.
Wait a minute.
Milk humiliation out of him. So fuck you. You can't just use that as an opportunity to milk humiliation out of him. So fuck you, Baca. Fuck you, Baca.
So, apparently now that I'm using my own town getting destroyed as a way to, what do you say, muck? I don't know what the fuck he said. To get humiliation out of him. That actually does kind of piss me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. What I said earlier about him disrespecting, I think that was it, right? Maybe I should have just watched it a little bit more, because to me that's kind of disrespectful, right? I think, right, when you start shit, when you go around and you talk all this shit and you start stuff, and I'm here grieving, and I think you knew, and in my opinion, and I still have this opinion that you knew that I was grieving, and you still went behind my back and talked shit because you're selfish. I think that's kind of fucking disrespectful, Joe, right? And if you truly didn't know about my whole town getting destroyed, then why are you bringing it up in your hit piece on me? Hold on, someone's DMing me. What do you say? Okay. I didn't see this. Let me download all these images. Hold on, I'm sorry for the black screen. Let's see. I don't care about this last one. This one doesn't matter. I don't give a shit what this guy says. Oh, open up Paint. No. Sorry about the black screen. I got some fucking screenshots, apparently. Apparently he was losing his shit again. Both from Maddie again. Thank you very much, Madamitis. Let's start with this one. So, apparently, Baca is making his town flooding about himself. What a disrespectful little runt. Then Madamitis said, I do have to say that I think it's false because Baca was weeping for the people who died in the state. So now, I guess I'm making it about me? I'm making it about me? That's interesting. Because multiple times earlier, and Bugle was still watching, I think, because he kind of commented on what I said. Didn't I kind of say that I'm not a victim? I don't want to make this about me. I'm not a victim in this whole thing. I don't want to, like, I'm kind of making this content, but I'm not trying to make it into entertaining content. I'm just trying to spread the message of the people that are affected. And, like didn't I kind of say throughout watching all of those clips of the people in the video, on those videos and shit like that, I'm not trying to make it about me. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of the flood. I'm alive. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm living. I have power. I have all these things. I'm not a victim, Joe. I'm not a victim. I've said it even in other VCs. I'm not a victim of this, right? So the fact that you're making this claim because I'm shitting on you for you being selfish, right? I guess apparently I'm making the flood all about me. Okay, Joe. Okay. All right. Interesting. Very interesting, Joe. Let's read this. I'd have to say that. Okay, we already read that. Well, I interpret it the other way because all he does is milk shit for views and likes. No, Joe, I milk you for views and likes. When you fucking sit here and you start shit, and I come to you with these ultimatums for you to get in my good graces, you should know what is going on, right? All this fucking is me not milking my flood for views, all right? You know what you're getting into, Joe. You know what you're getting into, all right? I'm not milking the flood for views. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. I'm milking you for views. Because you're the fucking idiot who keeps fucking slighting me and causing me problems and starts talking shit and doing all a bunch of bullshit. Stop doing fuck shit, and maybe I won't use you for views. Because I consider these punishments, idiot. Right? You want to be my friend and all this other stuff? Then don't fuck me over. And I won't do this to you. Because in my opinion, this is what I see as fit, right? You make me, you inconvenience me, you cause me problems. At least you can benefit me a little bit when you make it right, giving me some views, maybe, but helping me and Nick's channel out. You know what I'm saying? Causing me problems, bro. All it is you paying me back, in my opinion. I have done for a long time. And he would never use dead people in his area to get himself views or a bigger following. And then he agreed and said, okay, good point. I think there's a third one. Let's get the third one. I think this one was from earlier, but let's watch it. I'm not watch it, read it. I just don't like Bucket thinking he can treat me like a child. I'm 21, he's 18. Well, Joe, stop fucking acting like one. I mean, that's all you do. You act like a child. You act like a child. You're acting like one right now. Like, I'm sorry, Joe. All I've ever wanted for you is to act your age. And how I know you're not a fucking... how I know you're acting like a child, you can't even get my age right. Buddy, do you forget the whole big thing about me turning 18 last year? About me finally actually becoming an 18, because I lied about my age before on this Discord. Everyone knows about it, right? It was a big deal, because I had proof of it. I gave it to Copper and all that shit. It's a big fucking deal. You think I've been 18 for 2 years, idiot? You kidding me? 2 years. Yes, I guess I've been 18 years old for 2 years. That's crazy. So Maddie replied to that saying, I do have to be honest with you. Everyone is a child mentally. All of us always act immature. Plus, everyone has saw that. Okay, all right. Well, let's not talk about that. Listen, right? All I was gonna do today was talk shit, play the video, and compliment you and say you're forgiven. But now that you've started this bullshit, right? Now that you've caused such a big fuss over this, right? All you've caused me to do is milk you for views even more. That wasn't even my plan. How many hours? We 2 hours in? We're 2 hours in. I'm about to end the fucking stream. This last hour of the stream was actually supposed to be about the whole Iran shit. Did you know that, Joe? I was going to talk about the Iran stuff, maybe some other news. I mean, a hot air balloon just crashed in Brazil. People died in that, right? That's news. That's big news. We haven't seen that many hot air balloon crashes, right? There's multiple wars going on right now. Obviously, America has crypto politics, right? You know, a bunch of things that you would know if you, I guess, but you have it blocked. You have your news sources blocked. I'm just going to cover the news. I'm going to cover everything that's been happening in the world. That's what I kind of want to do. That's the main point of these, by the way, these solo streams. I'm here talking to people. I'm here chatting. I'm here watching videos of people, giving input, giving feedback, giving my, opinions, right? That's what I'm doing. That's my whole fucking thing here, dude. That's what I'm wanting to do here. And you're just, and of course, because apparently I'm all about me, you've made the last hour of my stream all about you. Your actions caused this, Joe. That's your own fault. Anyways, everybody, I'm done with the show today. Thank you for coming by. I think it was to be honest though, I actually think it was a pretty okay stream. I think it was kind of entertaining. I think people found some things entertaining. But that's really it. Please give, if you have condolences, if you want to give condolences, please pay respects to the people who were affected by the floods, right? Again, remember, guys, I guess maybe Joe's going to purposely block this from his ears, but guys, I'm not a victim. I am not a victim. I'm not a victim, guys. Okay? I literally am not a victim. So, I've said it multiple times. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. So, I mean, I want to try. So I want to see some more people or Joe try to spin that narrative even more. Anyways, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for coming by. I guess I'll read some chats in a little bit. CBP said, great stream. Bugle said, it's so funny that Joe reacts the way he does when the material he's getting mad at is inconsequential. That's true. That is true. I think the video of him doing the boogie is actually not as bad as some other things he's posted on his own volition. Um, but yeah, I'll if anyone wants to send more messages, then I'll read them. Um, I haven't showed it all this stream, so if you actually like what you're seeing, there's some donations. Don't spend too much. I don't want you to waste all your money on me. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb thumb. But you know, like you want to donate, it's in the description below. If you want to support the show, that's okay. But to be honest, don't. This is not the stream for that. I really shouldn't even put that in there. You know, it's whatever, right? But no, I mean, we'll see what happens.